Hi friends! I took a totally last minute, very quick 36-hour trip and thought it'd be fun if you came along. I was watching The White Lotus Season 3 when I peeked out the window and saw this, then saw more beautiful snow-covered mountains on the way to Seattle for Creativation by NAMTA, a trade show. I didn't end up vlogging when I got there. I took the train to the hotel and met up with friends for dinner. However, the next morning, which was Sunday, I made my way out and down the street to the convention center.
I haven't been here since January 2020. I'm so excited.
It was my first time only walking the show since probably 2009. My favorite part of the show has always been the people, but of course it's fun to show you all the products too. This is where exhibitors showcase their latest and greatest. It's creativity overload in the best way. Wait until you see all the paper crafting, artsy, scrapbooking, mixed media, colorful goodness that will be making its way to stores very soon. The first stop was the Ranger booth, everyone's favorite. Tim Holtz was there in spirit with his fantastic display of alcohol inks. I was so lucky to run into Dina Wakely the night before at the hotel, and we got to catch up because a lot has transpired since the last time I was at Creativation with American Crafts back in January of 2020. She told me about her new ledger, which is fantastic, that I'm flipping through here. It's a reproduction of an authentic 1920s hardware store ledger. It's 180 GSM smooth paper. It's sturdy and it works well with Dina's media paints, glosses, scribble sticks, mediums, and all kinds of goodies that you can get your hands on. The journal cover measures 12 inches by 7.5 inches, and the pages are 11 3/4 inches by 7.15 inches. I don't know what 7.15 is. Go where you feel most alive. It's right here. It's right here. I could watch her work, her magic all day long. There is so much color and vibrancy and texture. Love, love, love. Joy is not meant to be a crumb. No, it's not. Look at her little bear. Listen. My heart is beating so fast looking through this. It's so good. There is so much joy to be found. What does she want us to hear?
This is called the Megan Quinlan method. She figured it out. Spray, and if you do that, it turns out great. Dip in your dirty paint water. Put a little water in the lid. Put the lid back on and forget about it. No clogging. And then I was like, I'd never cared they clogged a whole lot because I mostly do stuff like this. But people said to me, well, why are you bringing them out with a sprayer if you can't spray them? I thought, that is a fair point. You can buy sprayers. If you're not a sprayer person, you can buy droppers, or you can just go Dina method, which is, yay.
Then the most unbelievable thing happened. Look at this beautiful ledger that she has in her hands.
That are sold out. And so if you want to fight Amy later for this, there's going to be feats of strength over there in the corner. So may the best woman, man, person win, because these are sold out. We've got 6,000 more on the way.
I love you. I love you. Do something awesome with Look at how beautiful this is. I already flipped through it earlier. She doesn't know. Believe it or not, nobody decided to fight me for it. Simon Hurley was there. He is just so sweet and so talented. Look at all of his dye inks and lunar pastes and sprays. Then I went by Better Day Books and found lots of books from lots of different friends and a book that I'm on the cover of, The Motherhood of Art. And the nice gentleman decided to take a picture of me holding it, which was so sweet. Okay, I'm here with Katie. I have this water bottle. And look, she has a double-sided die cut. I mean, this is brilliant. It's so beautiful. I don't even want to stick it down. So show us these words. So there's words on one side. You can explain it.
Then flip it over and you can stamp or put rub-ons or handwrite your own words on the blank back side. But if you need the dragonfly going in a different direction, you've got it. Brilliant. So, totally fun.
Yeah.
And the quality, I can't describe it. It feels almost like
It's a heavyweight
thin
cardstock.
wood. But it feels like thin wood to me. Maybe just this piece. But it feels so yummy. Don't eat it.
250 Gs.
250 Gs.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
Oops. I'm going to move out of the way here.
That's the most impressive bit, how
Yeah.
thin the actual stalks are.
Right. Like
Yeah,
the little.
I don't want to do it with my thumb, and then I'll rip it. You know, you've got to have the exact.
Beautiful.
And then if you want it going the other way, you've got it.
So simple, yet so innovative.
And then we've got, you need to add a little, you make a little cluster right on there, take a little paper strip.
Love filling up my book as I go along. Cut this stamped Seattle out and stuck it right in.
This is Abs here from All to Create. I just want to show you something that I love so much, which is washi tape. I've been crafting like for 15, 18 years probably. I stopped counting because I feel like I'm old now every count. So I have drawers of washi tapes, but I stopped buying washi tapes the last few years because I just use small piece of them or don't use them at all, and they have drawers, take a lot of space. But I love washi tape, so we came up with this new concept. It's called Layer It Up washi tape. So you have your normal washi tape. Well, first of all, we change the quality. We have different suppliers. So we work with a manufacturer, like if you can hear, it's more papery, and you can hear what it is. This is paper. This is not plastic. This is not that shiny bit you have. This is paper. And what does that mean? It means you can also ink, color, use anything with them. You can layer so many things you want, which is really good. Second thing is, we want to be generous. We gave you 10 meters each roll instead of 5 meters, because in the industry, the market, the average is 5 meters. Most of the time, I'm sure you know that, Amy, when you open your washi tape, usually it's like a couple of inches or centimeters of patterns, and it repeats all along. Where here, we give you 40 to 50 centimeters of unique patterns before it starts repeating, which means each time you cut small piece, it looks completely different. It's like having many rolls in one. Think of a jigsaw puzzle, and then you cut small pieces. You do not have to measure, you do not have to use scissors, this is paper, and then all I have to do is put them in your piece of paper. And then each piece you cut, no matter the size, no matter where you cut it, there's always another piece to come and complement that. Look at this, look at the magic. And then just like you just the body with the flower together, you let it up, and then it's coming along beautifully.
How cool is this?
My customers love it.
There you go.
Absolutely love it.
And then you add another piece, and you keep going and going and doing it.
I mean, that is
in no time. In no
gorgeous.
time, you have your card topper. If you do planners, you can add to your journals. You can do your cards, anything. And look, and it blends in. You don't even see the lines. It looks like one image there. And this is just one of the many we do. If you look over there, there's different designs, different patterns, different focal points, different color palettes. Something for everyone.
She just taught me this amazing splatter technique. Can you do it with this blue? I want to see this.
Oh, yes.
It's so good.
this
That
color.
turquoise or teal.
Yeah, so let me get it wet. We're going to activate it. So get a little juice going.
So easy
Oh, yeah.
and gorgeous.
Yep. And they're so pigmented.
Right.
Because when you have paint in a tube, there's water in there, right?
Yes.
This is just pure pigment and gum arabic. And so one of these sticks, so let me show you. This is my stick that I've had for 2 years. I use this for blacks, and it's still going. I mean,
That's
it
incredible.
lasts forever.
Look at her giraffe in the works. So gorgeous.
Thank you.
I think I could easily get obsessed with Jesmonite. This fluted rainbow kit looks amazing. I'll start with this lidded pot though. Himi already sent me a package of paints that's waiting for me in the studio when I get home. It looks so yummy and colorful and delicious. I know I've made yummy references before to art supplies, but do not eat them. I made a make and take, which is so unlike me because I don't do this kind of stuff, but I was so happy to color in this stamped Seattle scene. The stamp is from Hero Arts, and they helped me transfer it onto a keychain. That was my friend working next to me. There's mine. It was so fun to see Melissa's booth. She has this book called DIY Embroidered Shoes, and I was lucky enough to take one of her classes at These Hands Makers Collective in Los Angeles. It was so great to see her whole display and the kits available to make embroidery fun and accessible for everyone. All right, wait till you see this in action. It's incredible. I'm going to pull out my notebook because it's so good. I don't know where I've been because apparently Lip Pen Flex has been out for a long time. However, this is a new color that I'm using. It is so fun, and you can see me mess up this S and then kind of fix it a little bit, but I wasn't too concerned. I love the tip. It's really the perfect size for planners and all kinds of creative projects. I loved this. And then I was handed this Marvy Uchida opaque brush pen that is so juicy and so lovely. It's got a sheen to it. It works so well and vibrantly on this black paper. While I was trying this out, a shop owner from Michigan, from Paper and I, said some sweet things to me, so I gave her this little souvenir. Go support your little craft stores, everybody! Checking out these Korean markers. I've never handled them before, but they are so juicy. There's a variety of different types. This was my first experience with them right here. And then of course I had to see how they looked in Dina's ledger, and they're really good. As much as I love receiving a handmade card, I don't think I'm very good at making them. However, I want to use my supplies after seeing this.
The ink that's specially formulated for us by Ranger is a little thicker than archival ink, a little bit more pigment per molecule. Waterproof, archival, kind of loaded up like you would a stamp, make sure it's all covered on there. And then my cotton paper is on this clear piece, which is called the platen. Kind of like it would in an old printing press. Tack this in place. And then when it goes to here, you hear that.
Oh, the click.
The satisfying click. And it's holding the paper away from the inks. There's no mess. That's the best part.
Smearing.
Like there's no brayers, there's no paint, there's no messy stuff. And you just roll it through. Just once. You don't have to go back and forth or anything like that. It's the best part. And then you turn it over and you're like,
Stunning.
look at that. And of course it's dry already. It's waterproof.
What?
Now
It's
you
already
can come
dry?
in with
It's already dry.
watercolors, inky things, splishy splashies, anything you want on top of that.
Gorgeous.
It's just gorgeous.
Speaking of card makers, one of my favorite companies, Altenew.
Towards the tip of the leaf. That's what I've always liked to do. Just why I leave myself a nice little highlight at the tips of the leaves. I do this for petals as well.
I'm so happy to see
And
Shauna.
what I love about Fresh Start Inks, Amy has a line with us too with the Fresh Start.
People think that I have the best laugh. I don't. Shauna has the best laugh, and we laugh together so much when we see each other. Absolutely. And she wants to be my cameraman so I can show you how this fun stamp works. Well, I mean, my oldest is 11. Can you believe he's 11?
I can't believe it.
And Jennifer's already 4.
I cannot believe it.
Almost 4.5.
That is
Okay,
wild.
so this is their pigment ink, and I just got it all over my fingers because I'm a mess. But look, so big,
Love it.
so blessed. And then it's gonna go onto this paper. I think I'm gonna stamp it on. No, I should do it on this side.
And then I will just put that back in the front thing. And I'll clean this up.
This table's so high. How do you get the? Ready for the reveal?
Ready.
Dun.
Oh,
good.
that looks
Just
so
'cause I've done
good.
this so many times already.
That looks amazing. So good.
You can store 40 of our mini ink blending tools. They are stackable, so has a really, really firm, durable base.
If you need more than 40, if you need 80.
Get two. Takes very little space. Coming out in June.
She's really sold me on that. Use your supplies, friends, because manufacturers keep coming out with things we never knew we needed. I'm obsessed with this Woodstock.
Isn't that amazing?
Look at this Snoopy.
So it's freestyle too. So it's like freestyle diamond painting.
So I think that's what gets me is the fact that it is a figurine that you can display, right? And it's small. See, I'm telling you. All right, but the warning label should say what? Do not
get into diamond art because you are going to be addicted.
because he pointed to that one way back there. But no, this is manageable.
be rolled up in your closet 10 years later like mine is.
Right, I'm telling you. This is the way to go. Look at how cute. Speaking of cute, these pencil cases are not only cute, but also functional. We got Jack a piggy one from our local Japanese bookstore. All these animals will be available soon. Huge huggable plushies. Yes, please.
Hi, welcome to Itoya Studio.
So cute. The cutest booth in the world.
Thank you. These are our line friends, Minini. We're really excited. Super fan of Amy, obviously.
You're so cute.
Like yours.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much. And you have the Archer and Olive collabs.
Yeah, all the Archer and Olive collabs. I have all of your sticker books. Everything. Like, not even joking. You're the one that made me start my calligraphy, like water brush calligraphy journey. So the water brush is over there.
The reason why she's working here. Sorry. Because you that made the stationary flame just burn.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. So I just tried the brush marker. Look at what I wrote. It's so juicy and it gets really thin or thick. It's so good.
Here with our mini fridge.
So fun. The one I was telling her that always disappears. And then these are the scissors that I love. This is a family-owned Canadian business called TriArt with stunning acrylic paints. Gorgeous colors. This modeling clay is air dry, and look at all these fantastic colors. It's from Turkey, and I just felt it, and it's like nothing I've ever felt before. Soft and flexible. And it, oh my goodness, it looks like leather.
And it returns to the very first position how you try it. It's like a memory.
Yeah,
So,
it's really incredible.
it's
I wish
even
you could.
seeable, you can see it. All this part over here, it's made with smarta, and it's painted. It's a decoration.
Isn't that incredible? Last but not least, Zebra has brand new mod liners coming out in dots and stamps. I tested both here and found them to be very fun to use, especially the little stars. Okay, we have a reunion happening. So fun. Vicky, she's the busy one. She's actually working. I'm just kind of floating along.
So I don't make Amy's eyelashes fall off with my bad breath.
My heart was so full seeing friends who I used to basically see twice a year for 10 years. The show is different now, but the energy and spirit and light of creators is strong. We need to support each other. We need to support our local shops that work so hard to bring in supplies that we love to get our hands on. I know it's easy to order online, and I do it too, but if I had a local scrapbooking shop within a 50-mile radius, I mean, even a 100-mile radius, I would be there as often as I could. Thank goodness we have this amazing creative community here on YouTube. I get really excited about supplies, and hopefully you can feel uplifted and inspired by the assortment of videos here on my channel. The last video, Talking Head one, where I nudge you, encourage you to use your supplies, got so many incredible comments, and I will be getting to responding to those very soon. For this video, let me know what you love seeing, and if you're feeling extra motivated to get those creative juices flowing with the supplies that you already have in order to make room for all of the new ones you want to bring in. Give this video a thumbs up and leave any questions or comments below. Thanks as always for watching, and hope to see some of you very soon at Little Craft Fest in Houston.